Hey, I thought I'd show my face in this video and wear my funny hat. But so y'all know I'm all right. Thank you for your prayers. It's very kind of all of you. Um, so you know, in this video, I want to tell you about an explanation that I was told a couple years, no, maybe less than a couple years ago. But anyways, not super long ago, right? Because I've always wondered. Maybe you've wondered. Well, I've always wondered, since I became a Christian, right, about this, um, which I have wondered this for years, is why a bunch of Calvinists use the Baptist label. You know, and a lot of them, they swear that they're Baptist, and I went to some different Baptist churches throughout my Christian life, and in a lot of those churches, um, they talk about how Calvinists aren't Baptist, and you know they lack some of the true Baptist distinctives, and they're basically like imposters. Um, and then I've seen videos and read articles and stuff from Calvinists where they claim basically that they're the real Baptist, they're the traditional Baptist, right? So there's just kind of like this fight going on for the Baptist name. So, for a long time I couldn't figure out why the Calvinists would go. But anyways, so I asked one of my former pastors about it, and I asked him this about a year ago, and his response was, and to me it makes sense, okay, but his response was, the Baptist is short for Anabaptist, and Anabaptist basically means rebaptizer, and the Roman Catholic Church would call people Anabaptist. Um, Hundreds of years ago, because you know people would preach, and then people would get out of the Catholic Church, and you know then later they would get rebaptized as an adult, right? Because in the Roman Catholic Church you're baptized as a baby, right? But later, when people heard some preaching and then they got out of the Roman Catholic Church, all those people wanted to be rebaptized as adults. Um, but you know, since so basically his explanation was, since the Roman Catholic Church is the one that gave the name Anabaptist as like a negative term, you know, they would just call that, they would use that term basically as a catch-all of kind of just anybody they didn't like that was rebaptizing people. And a lot of Calvinists were also called that because they were rebaptizing people, along with people who actually believe the Bible. And anyways, I hope that answers somebody's wonder of this, because I've wondered about that for years. Um, why the Calvinists also trying to take the name Baptist. But anyways, take care. Oh, and by the way, Calvinism's of the devil.